This is the largest church of Greece. Lion Square, Iraklio. Mulțumim, Iraklio, că te-ai organizat așa frumos pentru noi.
Pero but in fact is a flamingo coming to Havana and we're from Puerto Rico on a pirate ship. You don't know where do we go. The birds of the jungle chasing fortune and fame, but Juan is flamingo is not walking the same. Balaje de la flauta en banana for fun. Es una vida loca and chasing the sun. Guitarra. But in fact is a flamingo. But in fact is a flamingo.
Being moored in Iraklio, inside the marina, was a huge opportunity while being visited by my parents. It was not just the safety, but also the view. We were staying in the center of the Minoan civilization, which was supposed to live here more than 5,000 years ago, and we felt protected by the harbor, the history, and by the fortress. The fortress was built by the Venetians in 1540 according to the bastioned defensive system to protect the city from invaders. They called it Castello a Mare or Rocca a Mare. When the Ottomans conquered the city in 1669, they made alterations to the fortress, which they called Su Kulesi or Fortress of the Water. These objects are from shipwrecks that happened near Iraklio at Dia Islands Bay. This is something that you don't want to think about when you are living aboard, very close to the place where many ships sunk.
The world don't stop. Când se mișcă pancarta albastră, înaintăm, deocamdată stăm. The world on wave! Înainte, urmăriți pancarta albastră!
We became curious about the Minoans, so we took my parents and went to visit the most important archaeological site in Crete.
Salut, salut!
Bine v-am găsit! Ok, de ce
Ok, sunteți aici.
Da.
Acolo este salită intrată.
Aici avem harta Knossosului. Aici suntem noi, pe aici intrăm. Aici cred că este punctul cel mai atractiv al filmului.
Knossos Palace was the ceremonial, political, religious, and social center of the Minoan civilization during the Bronze Age. The mythology says the famous architect Daedalus built the palace. Well, the stories. We are surrounded by so many
legends, secrets, myths. I'm not sure which one would be perfect to be shared with you guys. Probably we will tell you the story that we most liked.
The Minotaur.
The Minotaur was a strange creature, half man, half bull. The myth says that Poseidon, the god of the sea, sent King Minos a bull to sacrifice it, but the king decided to keep it because it was so beautiful. Zeus punished him and made the wife of the king to fall in love with the bull, and from that love, Minotaur was born.
Labyrinth.
Being upset that his wife gave birth to a Minotaur with the bull, King Minos locked it in a labyrinth at Knossos Palace. The Greek mythology is talking about the famous architect, Daedalus, considered by many the greatest inventor of ancient Greece. He was the one who constructed the palace in a way that nobody would get out. Actually, the name Daedalus comes from the ancient verb Daedalo, which means work with art.
Theseus.
After a complicated series of events, Minos asked the king of Athens to send 7 young girls and 7 young boys to the palace every 9 years as a sacrifice or gift for Minotaur. This tradition is changed by Theseus, who volunteered to be sent to Crete. Minos' daughter, Ariadne, fell in love with Theseus. Together, and also with the help of Daedalus, they managed to kill the Minotaur, and Theseus took Ariadne with him.
And Icarus.
Minos was very upset, so he locked Daedalus and his son, Icarus, in the labyrinth. They managed to escape thanks to the wings Daedalus made. They were also using a candle. Unfortunately, Icarus flew very close to the sun and his wings melted. He drowned in the sea. Where? In the place where island Icaria is today. The building complex has 1,500 rooms and is developing on an area of 22,000 square meters. There are many controversies regarding the excavations run by Arthur Evans that finished in 1931. We can say that thanks to him we know so many things about the Minoan civilization. But on the other hand, the restoration was with cement, a technique very criticized today. Another issue, walking in the alleys, you don't know if what you see is real, I mean the authentic building, or it's the result of restoration. No mark to distinguish. Knossos Palace was inhabited starting from the 7th millennium before Christ. It is considered Europe's oldest city.
200 înaintea de Hristos.
Knossos Palace was probably destroyed by natural disasters, like the earthquake in 1450 before Christ. Before leaving Iraklio, we took some days to discover the center of the city.
Well, you look at the window while the sky flows away. I've been watching this same story.
This is the largest church of Greece. This building was started in 1862 and the work continued 33 years till its completion in 1895.
And I owe a little thing for you. Nobody knows you so the way that I do. Nobody knows about the stuff we've been through. I took this heartbeat down, I give you the keys. And I keep it safe for when you're back with me. Keeping it safe, keeping it safe.
Church. It was built here late in the 10th century. Over the years, through a series of earthquakes and disasters, the original buildings tumbled to ruins. The solid-looking building that stands here today dates from the mid-19th century and was once a mosque, as you said. A fost o moschee, bravo. 10th century, secolul al X-lea.
Secolul 10.
Trebuie neapărat să-l bag. Yes, for my father, the most important thing here in Iraklio is are the airplanes. Daddy, how many airplanes are on the sky every day here in Heraklion?
Câte avioane sunt pe cer în fiecare zi aici în Heraklion?
50 de avioane. Cel puțin 50.
50. How many passengers?
10.000 de oameni pleacă zilnic din această insulă.
Și ai rămas doar tu.
And you're the only one here? Yes.
Din toți 10.000.
Ok.
Populația rămâne constantă. Că altfel s-ar prăbuși insula.
Why are you so interested in airplanes?
De ce ești atât de interesat de avioane?
Pentru că nu frică de el.
Dear parents and viewers, this is Logia, which is Heraklion's town hall. It's considered by many to be the Crete's best preserved Venetian building. It was built by Morosini. It dates from 1628. It's a reproduction of the famous Basilica in Vicenza, albeit on a much smaller scale.
Okay.
Okay? Yes.
Thank you.
Let's go further.
Thank you.
I will tell you about Morosini Fountain now, guys.
Cine ne aude, mamă?
Please pay attention. Morosini Fountain in Lion Square. This is Lion Square. This fountain, surrounded by major trees and cafes, is the center of action in the old city, as you can hear. Just a second. The Morosini Fountain played an important role in providing drinking water to the citizens of Iraklio. It was originally connected to a 14 kilometers aqueduct and brought water to the city. Lion Square, Iraklio.
On our last day and night in Iraklio was a huge party organized by Erasmus students. We considered it to be the way the capital of Crete says goodbye to Perseas crew.
Deci ce avion e de di? 245 ani.
Și este de construcție?
Ucrainiană. Cel mai mare avion de lume.
Bine că nu e rusesc.
Nu e rus. L-au bombardat ăștia acum. Au zis că ucrainenii că repară după război. Îl vor face înapoi. A venit și la noi în țară. Ăsta e. 245.
La mulți ani, Daddy! Se trecere de la revedere pentru noi în Iraklio! Mulțumim! Mulțumim, mulțumim! Gata! Mulțumim, Iraklio, că te-ai organizat așa frumos pentru noi!
Bonito, bonito, bonito. Bonito, bonito, bonito. Otra vez, guitarra. Dale, practice el flamingo. Dale, practice el flamingo.
The Palace of Knossos. Cred că am greșit. This is yours.
You're sure?
Yes, it's very good. I just wanted to check it to be safe for you.
Was fun.